Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
Sphere Exclusives. Looking for exclusive content from your favorite podcasts here at the Sphere? Head over to sphere.tv/Patreon and sign up today. True Digital Media Consulting. You're online right now and so are your customers, but marketing has to be a consistent journey. True Digital Media Consulting can help with your online ads, organic growth, and so much more. Contact us today at 832-934-4436 or visit our website at truedigitalmediaconsulting.com.
KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
What up, people? Welcome back to Technocrats, where we're talking about the ins and outs of technology to empower the digital tool you. I am your host, Gary Lee, also known as G Hawkins. Of course, you can find me anywhere online, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at G Hawkins. That's G Hawkins with the Z. And I'm with the digitized, the eye above the sky, the one, the only princess of different hairstyles, Miss Ari McKinney. What up, Ari?
Hello, Gary. How are you?
I'm
Hello
doing-
to everyone out there watching.
I'm doing fine.
How's
How
it
are
going
you,
today?
my dear?
I'm good. Can't complain.
That's
It's
what's up.
another Technocrats Thursday.
Come on with it. I'm loving this matte lip. Matte lip looks good.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
popping.
you.
It is popping. And we've got a great show for you all. I want to say what's up to everybody who's tuned in. Hey, Mo, we see you over in Facebook Live world, and everyone else. Make sure y'all hit the share button to get this out. And, of course, anybody that's over in our Discord servers, want to say what's up to you all as well. Excuse all of the rule bot stuff that's in our Technocrats Discord channel, because guess what? I have been testing some stuff, and sometimes I'm up late night just testing, and I'm testing in different channels and all kind of crazy stuff. So ignore all that and come holler at us. Let's talk tech. This is what we do. And I'm going to get my Facebook share on here momentarily because I forgot to hit the share button for myself. But Ari, what's going on? How's life?
Life is good, man. I can't complain. Can't complain. Nobody wants to hear it anyway. You know how it goes.
As a matter of fact, I do. I know exactly how that goes. Yeah, it is what it is. It's technology, folks. This is what we do here. But lives get into the way of tech sometimes, and we're not able to stay focused on the tech side because we're dealing with personal matters. As I count these ads at the table, dealing with the personal matters. Hey, Mish, we see you over in Discord saying what's up. Well, let's hop into it. I've bought enough time to get my Facebook share out, and it is out with a post with a hashtag technology. Let's hop into our technology. Actually, I'm sorry. I almost skipped our Mobility Weekly. Yeah. I want to get we got to get some Rick Roll sound effects now. I don't know why. I just want to take it back to, what was that, 10 years ago when Rick Roll, it was real popular to Rick Roll people. But it looks like there's something popping over at Facebook while we're Facebook Live, and we want to know if anybody's been have yet to use this. But it looks like Facebook is now allowing people to roll back those dirty messages that you didn't mean to send to the wrong person. Ari, what's going on here with Facebook?
Yes. So, have you guys ever said something on Messenger that you instantly regret when you press that send button? We've all been there. I've been there.
That's what, let me tell you why I double check everything I send now. Everything I type, email, text message, it's very rare I do not read a message twice because of that.
Yeah, I'm guilty of, there's been a couple glasses of wine in messages that you don't really mean to say. Now, Facebook has built in the coveted unsend button. So Messenger will now allow you to unsend messages within Messenger within a 10-minute time frame.
Wow.
Previously, go ahead.
No, I said wow.
Oh, yeah. So previously, you could only delete messages on your end. Now you're able to delete them from the entire conversation. So what you'll do is you click on the message, you click delete, and it gives you an option that says delete for everyone. And that allows you to delete from everyone that's included in the thread, and it will be replaced with a line that says removed from message. So the catch is people who you are talking to on Messenger can see that you deleted something, but that is a better alternative than them potentially seeing a message you did not want them to see. After 10 minutes, you can only delete on your side as usual. 10 minutes should be enough time, I would think.
So let me tell you something funny. I didn't know that the delete was only on my side already. Like, because I swear to God, I've sent stuff and deleted stuff like, I didn't mean, yeah, let me delete that. Yeah, now I went back and rethought it. It was like, they hadn't seen it yet. Let me just delete. Not realizing that what you just said is that that's only been on my side. I was deleting it for me.
You're telling me you were today years old when you discovered?
Yeah. Today years old. I just found this out. I don't know if anybody else is tuned in. If you're listening to this at home, you're probably laughing at me, or you're watching this somewhere in the back of a Uber or a Lyft. Like, I promise you, I had no idea. None. But this makes sense.
Well,
The question is, will people like Twitter follow suit, right? To be able to unsend a tweet.
right. I mean, I guess you could delete. I mean, you can still delete tweets, you
Yeah.
know, but I mean, once it's out there, I mean, it's the same thing in Messenger though. Like, there's nothing preventing anybody from screenshotting, you know, taking a screenshot of the thread.
Sure.
But so if that happens, you know, you're just kind of SOL on that one. But I think this is pretty cool because I've been saying this forever. When I finally realized that this was not a two-sided situation, you know, it's kind of like, what's the point of the delete button if I'm the only one that,
Yeah, you just hit the head on the nail. Like, what have I been doing? I just been deleting it for me. And I mentioned Twitter. I'm sorry, I said that incorrectly. Yes, you can definitely delete on Twitter. You can't edit your tweets. So if you if you misspell something, you got to delete the whole thing. I want to be able to go in and edit a tweet. I wish that was an option on Twitter.
Yes, me too. That is very frustrating to have to essentially, like, I normally have to edit, like, go into it, copy the tweet, paste it again in a new, you know, delete it, paste it, then make the proper edits. That's just a whole lot of unnecessary steps. So hopefully they will do it. This should be rolled out already for everybody on their iOS and Android devices.
Sweet. Let me go send something crazy to somebody. Hold on a minute. Let me open up Messenger and let me send something. Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody sent me something crazy. Let's see if I can delete. Nope, not yet. Well, I'll send something later. Not mid-show.
Yeah,
I'll do it later.
I think though it only works for comments that you have written, not somebody else.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Go in and start deleting other people's comments. Like, surely you didn't mean to say that to me. Surely, let me just delete that. That's not what you meant. But yeah, I want to know, anybody out there in the world, y'all using this? Are you using this? Monique says, I am guilty of multitasking and he the wrong person and hit the wrong person. I'm sorry, the text was a little small, and hit the wrong person. Yeah, yeah, that happens. That definitely happens.
Yeah.
But hopefully this will fix that. Unsend messages. You didn't mean to send that eggplant or whatever else you sent. That peach. It was not intentional. Yeah. Unsend, please. 10 minutes. That's all you got. That's all you got, folks. Let's kick over a little bit and talk about the news. So, in today's news, and we're talking about technology-based news that you can use, I found this article very interesting, and I want to kind of do a deep dive with you on this, Ari, and I may have to break in a little bit obviously for one of our commercials, but I want to make sure we start this conversation. For those that are watching this right now, you'll see the article. It looks like Microsoft is urging people not to upgrade to their Office 2019 suite, and not because they don't love it, but because they really want you to hop over to Office 365. So let's dive deep into this. And I want to talk about it from a perspective of someone who has had Microsoft Office since Microsoft Office. And I'm talking Office 97. Literally, I've been using Office for over 2 decades, and I've installed it and troubleshot Office literally from the jump. And for a very long time, Office was always these standard applications that became, they took over Lotus Notes, took over other apps that people were using for word processing. Microsoft Works was truncated by Microsoft Office. And here's what we ended up with, which was a full-fledged typing application, presentation application, a number crunching application that's segmented by segments or columns and rows. And then, of course, adding to that suite. I remember when OneNote came out, Ari, and that was like the virtual trapper keeper. That was my stuff. And of course, through the iterations from Office 2000, 2003, 2007, then going to Office 2010, Office 2013, then to Office 2016, and then now we're at Office 2019. But right in the middle of 2016 releasing, no, actually, it started in late 2013's release, going into 2016's release. They came up with this idea of having a cloud-based solution, which was cool because then you could technically have Office anywhere, but limited, right? Because it was web-based. And then they said, you know what? How about we just give you the full application as long as you keep this subscription? And that was the aha moment. And I think we've seen this with other corporations like Adobe, who has moved away from having a standard app that you can install, download, whatever the case is, and for life you're golden, to them going to a subscription-based service only, meaning you can only have this if you have an active account, meaning you're paying monthly. And I personally think one of the reasons why they are shunning people away from Office 2019, Ari, is because they want people on this subscription platform, and this actually might be the last version of a fully purchasable Microsoft Office product. What do you think about this?
I agree because, as they said, Microsoft quotes, Office 19 is frozen in time. So I think it definitely indicates, the fact that they intend on making the shift fully to a fully subscription-based program, just like you said, like Adobe. I'm not mad at it.
And even when they say that, obviously it's a little misleading.
Right.
Office connects to internet and does updates, so it technically is not frozen in time. But they,
I guess in the sense they're talking about the fact that it's never updated really with new features and it's not, connected to the cloud.
Sure.
But I use 365.
Yeah, I have a couple of accounts. I have an enterprise account with a client. I've got my own personal account that may or may not be 365. I don't recall. I don't know if I pay. I don't shoot them coins every month, so it's probably not. But I see the benefit, and I'm not against it. And there are not a lot of computers that are kept offline anymore. So, and as long as I guess you could go and buy an older version if you need to keep something offline, that's great. But I think it's a smart move, and I think personally, not only Office, I think we also may be starting to see the end of Windows being installed as a one-time purchase, and we may see a Windows 365 come out of this, or basically like a Microsoft 365, which is your operating system plus Office, all in one package. And I think I actually had read that somewhere. I didn't just come up with that term, Microsoft 365. I think I've heard it. But this is definitely a interesting move. I've never seen Office is a $1 billion business by itself, Microsoft Office. So I've never seen a company like literally crap on their own product in order to sell another version of it. But hey, here we are, and they have good reasons for it.
I was kind of shocked when I read that too. It was like, don't do this. This is not good. This is crack. But there's more. We've got a solution. So I mean, it's from a marketing perspective, which is what I do. It's very interesting to see how they went about kind of segueing into getting people interested in 365.
Yeah, yeah. Who knows? We anybody out there right now, if you're using Office 365, hit us up in chat. Shoot us drop a note and let us know if you're using Office 365 or you're still using Microsoft Office at your office or at your home. We want to know about that. And speaking of knowing about a few things, we need y'all to know about getting some exclusivity. And this particular portion of the show is sponsored by our Sphere exclusive team. So, are you looking for exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else? Look no further than our Sphere exclusives found only on Patreon. We've got behind-the-scenes shots happening daily at the Sphere Podcast Studios. Each show on the podcast network curates episodes that are only delivered to Patreon subscribers. Plus, we deliver the live show from start to finish in our own Discord server that's exclusive to our Patreon family. So sign up today at thesphere.tv/Patreon to join our $2, $5, or $8 Patreon tier and get access to all of the exclusive content we offer at the Sphere. So shout out to our exclusive team. Shout out to all the shows on the network that's exclusive, that's creating great exclusive content. And I need to rewrite that ad because it does not sound right. Like I'm reading it and I'm like, that's not the right word. I shouldn't say that. And so I'm literally ad-libbing the ad I wrote because something's wrong with it. I didn't do my double or triple check because my stuff ain't right. But anyway, hop on our exclusives. That's what we do. And I'm just giving y'all the behind the scenes because I'll talk about it because I created it. But hey, Facebook Live, or speaking of which, we've got to go. We can't give y'all the whole show here, so we've got a lot of other stuff to talk about. Definitely got to get into our conversation, our Gamers Wanted segment. That's our newest segment, talking about some Halo for all our gamers out there. And you original Xbox gamers, surely y'all know about Halo. So we want to make sure we have that conversation. And then, of course, we got to talk Apple. They got some stuff hiding in plain sight and with some HomePod. So we're going to talk about that. But you got to go subscribe to get this. So head over to sphere.tv/Technocrats. We got a few options. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spreaker, Spotify. What else we got up there? YouTube. We got a whole shebang of items you can subscribe to. That way you can never miss an episode, of this content. And make sure you review our show. Review us on all the major platforms. We're talking in iTunes. Google now has reviews available. I think Stitcher has reviews. Or hit our website. Hit the comments right on the actual articles or episodes that post for each podcast and let them know how you feel. We share that back with the host. We want to know. And, of course, share this with your family, your friends, your colleagues. Share with anyone you know. And you can share right now through our Facebook page. So, boom, they can get a little snippet of what we like to do here on Technocrats. And they can possibly subscribe as well. And last but not least, show some support, folks. Support our mission to bring enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can do a one-time donation over at thesphere.tv/donate or get exclusive content almost daily via our Patreon tier. Sign up at thesphere.tv/Patreon to get that popping. And that's funny because that one sounds right. Like I wrote that one well. I did not write the first one well. I don't know what happened, but that one was good. But anyway, folks, make sure you subscribe right here at the Sphere. All right, Patreon, our people over in Discord, what up? We talking to you all directly. Y'all are in here on the show, so make sure y'all drop some chat. I'm a hop in chat and say what's up. And let's get it popping. So, let's move on with the show. Oh, Ari, actually, I want to talk about yours first, if you don't mind. Let's move over to our digital trends really quickly because we got a great article from Apple. And it looks like Apple hid a bunch of futuristic ideas. You got to love Apple. Right inside their HomePod patent. What's going on with this?
Yes. So Apple has, applied for a patent for what, we believe to be the HomePod. It's simply described as, a fabric encasement with LEDs, but we can only assume they are discussing the HomePod.
Mm-hmm.
There are some cool things going down with the HomePod, y'all. First of which is going to feature an emoji version of Siri and LED lights. So that'll serve essentially as its way to communicate with you and the world. So this emoji-based representation of Siri is referred to as emoji Siri. And emoji Siri and emoji Siri essentially acts as a mood ring. So it does two cool things that I think are really really awesome. The first is it by listening to your voice, it picks up whether you're happy, sad, angry, etc. And then from there, the device would either look sad or, via its LED lights, possibly from displaying some sort of sad emoji, maybe playing, or we're not sure yet because, of course, it's just a patent at this point. It could then try to counteract your sadness or anger by displaying a happy face or playing a cheerful song to cheer you up based on your music preferences. This is cool, but what I really think is the most awesome part about it is that it will analyze the tone of your emails and read them back to you while showing emojis or a mood that reflects the tone. I think this is cool because I always say, when you're texting or you're on Facebook or you're writing an email, sometimes the tone gets lost in translation
Mm-hmm.
because you're not actually speaking. And this would allow you, like, it could read it back and go, this is an angry email. And that might not be the tone that you're meaning. And then you can go in and kind of change that and remedy that before you send it off. I think this is really, really cool. It'll also do the same thing with emails that are sent to you. It'll read emails to you that you receive and then analyze the tone of that email as either happy, sad, angry, frustrated, whatever.
I love it. I mean, it's interesting, with this
Yes.
HomePod thing. Um, like really interesting. I don't know. Because the idea of now using this LED to do all these things, and basically I guess you're just gonna stand over the HomePod and stare down at this little LED. It's not like it's holographic where it can just pop up, but you're gonna stand over it and watch it. um I think it opens up a door of opportunity to do some additional things, and it's probably a good beta test for Siri at the end of the day to get
Right.
some good insight and make Siri better.
Yes.
That's actually what I see more than anything is just being a test feature to upgrade Siri, which needs the upgrades from what I hear from the Apple people.
Yeah, no, I think this is super, super dope. I'll be interested to see. There's no actual plans for release right now. Like I said, it's just a patent at this point. But Apple, they come out guns a blazing when they do come out. So I'm gonna be interested to see, what comes of it. But I just think it's the idea of Siri as a mood ring, so to speak, is is pretty cool. And I thought for me, like I said, the coolest part was, analyzing the tone
Mm-hmm.
of things. And I'm wondering like how many times, it might read an email back to you and analyze it as one thing when you're meaning it as another, and just kind of like just kind of some self perspective and like how your tone is coming across, because that has a lot of implications for just, person to person interaction.
Yeah, very true. Very, very true. This is interesting. And do you have a HomePod now or no?
I do not.
You do not. Okay. Maybe we should get one and to play with at the studio or
Yeah,
something.
that might be a fun unboxing.
Yeah, and I just wish they had a better price point than or maybe they've changed their price points a little bit. I haven't been on their website looking at the HomePods lately, but definitely gonna pull that up here and see if
Looking
what they're looking like. Music, I'm assuming is where it's at, and there's the HomePod. New sound of home. I always love their site.
It's so clean.
Yeah, it is very clean, and love the way things move as you move. Yeah, so now
Yeah.
you got like one option at $349. No Apple, That's not a good look. Like, who's buying a $350 speaker for the house? I mean, and if you're gonna invest that kind of money, then not buying a sound system.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, I would say price point has never been their forte.
Yeah.
It just hasn't.
But how do you
Yeah,
compete
no,
with
that's
everybody
quite
else?
that's quite pricey.
Yeah, it's like you need to be able to compete. I would expect to have a entry version at maybe 199 and then this
Yeah,
at 349. Like
yeah,
there's an opportunity for people. I think they're missing the market, but
yeah.
that
Because I mean, the Echo Dot. I mean, the new generation. Those speakers are damn good.
yeah, at $39.
And, right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, at 349, I mean, that's people's sound bar and subwoofer. That's
Right.
a 5 speaker surround sound package, entry level surround sound, Dolby Digital. Like, come on, kid.
Yeah.
You played we now we need the DJ Khaled sound effect. You played yourself.
Yeah.
Like that would be perfect. But if
Yep.
you but really, folks, what we're talking about is them being able to market to some great people. And speaking of marketing, this particular portion of the show is sponsored by True Digital. So you're online right now, and so are your customers. The question is, how do you actively reach them? Marketing has to be a consistent journey, and we're here to walk with you every step of the way. True Digital Media Consulting can help with your website development, online ads, your business reputation, and organic growth on search engine. Give us a call today to discuss a customized strategy for your business at area code 832-934-4436 or send us an email to info@truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. Mention a sphere to receive a free 30-minute strategy consultation. Yes, indeed. Shout out to True Digital. Shout out True. Okay, so keeping this party rolling, let's migrate to our last segment, which happens to be Gamers Want It. We've got to get the rest of the thing. Oh, there it is. It's there. It's in the background. Yeah. I love that little sound. It just takes me back to being young with the whole
Yeah.
Mario thing. I mean, literally, I love it. Gamers Want It here. Yo, let me tell y'all. For those who are watching this right now, you can see the expression on my face because it reminds me when I look at this game, it reminds me of lonely, sleepless nights here in Houston, Texas. It reminds me of a bunch of guys getting together literally till the sun comes up and we're playing rockets and shotties or we're playing pistols only and I'm talking old school Halo. I'm talking first gen Xbox. I'm talking this was that stuff that Dreams was made of. And it looks like fast forward and a decade later, Halo is about to go on the road. So let's dive into this really quickly. Over at Polygon, they have a great article up talking about a Halo tour fan fest that's coming to some cities here around the country this summer. So basically, Halo fans are going to have an opportunity to get immersed in something called Halo Outpost Discovery. This is going to have some VR and laser tag games that you actually get to play, obviously, in video game stations, so you can do some tournament style play. You're gonna be able to purchase some merch and exclusive gear, and of course, you're gonna have Halo themed attractions all throughout. And basically, they're going to have a 300,000 square foot area that you can kick it in and play in. And for those that are watching, we're gonna throw the video up so you can take a look at it. But here are the cities that this is coming to. It will be in Orlando for July 5th. It will be in Philly for July 19th. It will be in August. In Chicago for August the 2nd. Then hopping over to Houston for August 16th, and then swinging back into Anaheim. Got to hit Cali up on August 30th, and roughly this is going to be in for about 2 different days. But as I mentioned on the video from the trailer, you get an opportunity to see a lot of different aspects of what they're doing, and a lot of different graphics, some cool stuff you've never seen. You get to meet up with fans and really just game out, man. This is something that I will be at. Ari, let me be totally transparent. I will be at this thing, meeting individuals, kicking it. I'm gonna be on these game stations heavy. I loved Halo. That was my game. I wanted to say growing up, but I was an adult, like a fool. I was grown when I started playing Halo. I'm not a kid at all. Do you have any experience or any stories with Halo? Like, are you a fan? You know anybody who played?
I mean, similar. I know, like the guy I was seeing in college was same, like all night guy party, watch party, play Halo parties. I remember getting very frustrated.
Yes.
But no, like it was really popular when I was in college for sure. I'm always down for anything like VR that I can try. So this sounds like a cool event just because it seems very immersive. And like even if you're not, super familiar with the game itself as a player, that there's a lot of just cool stuff that you can go around and do with this event. So from an event perspective, it sounds really dope.
Yeah, I'm excited. You've got the Hall of History, the Ring Experience. You've got Covenant Escape. Let me click on that to see and explore and reclaim section of the Covenant ship. So I'm assuming that's in VR. A combat deck. You've got some more VR training grounds. You've got a Pelican training, and Pelican is for those that don't know, that's the Harrier style jet that Master Chief would be delivered in. So you'll be able to train with that. UNSC kiosk, a target range, some construct area. So it looks like you'll be able to kind of build with the entire family there, and then a marketplace. So like I say, you can buy some gear, some exclusive stuff. So I'm all here for this. It's going to be at the George R. Brown here in Houston for anybody who's going to be close to that. And that's 1001 Avenue or Avenida de las Americas, or Avenue of the Americas. And you can buy tickets now for this, that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm about this life. I will, like I said, be in the building. And, yeah, I'm even looking at the map. They've already got it built out. This is going to be fire. Yeah, I'll be in there. We may do a live show from there. I need to reach out to Microsoft or somebody.
That sounds like an opportunity to do a cool live show, or maybe some cool stuff for our Patreon.
Yeah, get some Patreon folks. Get them some enjoyable items, or do something special for them from the Halo Outpost Discovery. Love the gamers want it. So let us know if y'all plan on going. Hit us up. Shoot us up a quick email, and maybe we'll meet you out at one of these locations. Technocrats at thesphere.tv, or hit us up on social media at thesphere.tv. Use that hashtag we like called Technocrats, and we'll definitely reach back with you. And this last particular portion of the show has been sponsored by KOG. So, are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fields and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells within. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com, and use the coupon code DOPE for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now, sizes are selling out fast, folks. So make sure y'all get y'all KOG apparel and unleash that dopeness you got inside of you. All right, what you got up for the weekend? You doing anything? Oh, man, did I skip you know what's funny? There was something else I wanted to talk about, and I had a tab open. I forgot to put on the run of show.
Well,
But I'll just make quick mention for anybody, because we won't say this for next week. Spotify uh, has recently purchased Anchor. So for all those that love a good podcast, or podcasters out there, or you just like to listen to what we do, guess what? Anchor is now officially a part of Spotify, along with the Gimlet Media. They were purchased as well. So that's a big podcast network, very similar to our podcast network, that creates exclusive content. But yeah, they are moving forward, and they're gobbling up, and they're expected to spend another $500 million in acquisitions in 2019. So shout out to what Spotify is doing when it comes to the podcast game.
yes, I
Are
like it.
what you got going on this weekend? Anything cool?
Um, no, I don't think so. Packing, I'll be moving soon, so
Oh,
it's like yay moving until you're packing, and then it's like
it's like yay, moving. I feel you.
right. But yeah, I'll be getting that done. Other than that, just chilling, trying to get to a point where I'm not just throwing stuff in boxes, trying
No,
to have some order, trying to pack like an adult this time.
pack like an adult. I love that. No, I totally agree. I
How about
totally
you?
get it. Huh?
How about you?
I don't. Oh, I've got a
Mm,
snowboard trip coming up next week. So
nice.
this week I will probably just kick it with some of the hosts and just have some fun. Not doing anything techie. Oh, I'm building our Delta Studio. I've got a new motherboard in for our Delta Studio, so I will be building that.
Ooh.
I wanted to start today, but I had a meeting, and now I've got a couple of shows plus a bonus, and I just ain't gonna have time. I got another meeting at 8:30. So today won't happen, but I'll probably hopefully start building it, and it'll be done by next week. I'm just swapping a motherboard. Intel decided to go from a chipset on a 7th gen that does not work with 8th gen, and didn't know that when I bought the processor, and now I gotta change the not brand new, but a barely used motherboard out. So a little frustrated, but whatever.
Gotta love technology.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, I guess I got a spare now because I can't use it and I can't send it back. So it is what
Silver
it is.
lining, silver lining.
Yeah, yeah. But let the good people know where they can reach you at, my dear, if they want to chop it up with you.
Yes, you can reach me on all the social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Dish with R. You can also find me on my website at arianamckinney.com.
That's what's up. And of course, you can reach me anywhere online: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at G Hawkins. That's G Hawkins with the Z. Of course, any questions we have about what we do here at the show, you got some cool tech and you want us to know about it, let us know. Shoot us an email, technocrats at thesphere.tv, or hit us across social media at thesphere.tv. Use our coveted hashtag Technocrats, and we will definitely get back with you. It's been another great episode, folks. We'll see y'all next time. Take care.
Yeah.